What's up, Solicit Nation? It's your girl, Nikki, and I'm back with another Unsolicited Truth Reaction. Hello if you're new, welcome back if you're not. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below so we can keep this party going. And please, guys, continue to watch the ads because it really does help me to continue to do this for you full time. On top of that, don't forget to hit the join button or go to the About tab on my channel and click the Premium Nation membership link. That should take you to the join button and allow you to go ahead and subscribe. So I'm not going to hold us up. I made a promise to y'all that if Ezee and Josh sat down like grown-ups, like adults, and hashed out their thing, that I would go back and start and react to that. Now, with that being said, I can already tell some of y'all gonna hit the thumbs down on this one right away because I still think it's a storyline. And before I even get into the reaction real quick, I wanted to give y'all a little bit of context as to why I think that it's still a storyline, right? I think that these are real emotions. I think that this is a real scenario that happened and played out between them. I do. However, I don't think that it's happening right now. I think that just like the love confession, I know y'all can sit and say that y'all think that that was the first time that Natalie heard Ezee say, "I love you." I don't think it was. That's just my opinion. That is my opinion. I believe that a lot of what we saw was real, you know, like certain things were real. But I also believe and feel that there is an element to privacy, an element of privacy to them and what they allow people to see. And they're great actors. They can reinvent a scenario or a sequence of events because they're that good, and it's something that they really went through, so they can really pull on those emotions. I believe all of that. I still believe that this is a great storyline, and I think that this is how they were able to perhaps hash things out, or maybe this is for them to tell their story in the context that saves all of their character and their images in the public eye. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. I think that this is a way for them to fix things in public, save everybody's character, you know, reestablish a foundation of family between the project family. Is that what it's called? The family project? Yeah, the project family. The family project, and then Ezee x Natalie, and then all their individual projects. So that's just my little blurb before I get into the video. I just wanted to give you guys just a little bit of what I think is what's going on behind the scenes, and how I think that, and why I think that this is still a storyline. Like I said, the emotions are real because they really felt like this and they really had some kind of falling out. That is true. But I think that they've already hashed things out and they are reenacting this. I guess that's the right word I'm looking for. They are reenacting this for the sake of the audience and the followers and the supporters, to make sure that y'all kind of have an idea, or at least some closure to what happened between them behind the scenes. All right, now with that being said, finally confronting Ezee face to face, the family project. This is Josh confronting Ezee about everything that's been going on back and forth on Twitter. And if you don't know what's going on Twitter, I'm sure your fellow nation members can fill you in the comments below. All right, so with that being said, let's get straight to the video.
Here we go. I just talked to Ezee, y'all, and she's on her way over here right now. I'm sick of all the back and forth. He started it, she started it, pointing fingers. You know, she just got back from Miami, which, I mean, that is a whole nother discussion of why this has taken so long for us to have this conversation. But regardless, she's on her way.
I thought somebody told me that he knew. Somebody told me that he knew that Ezee was coming back on Thursday. And I remember saying to that person, we were talking in my on IG in my DMs, and I remember saying, just wait till Thursday or Friday of this week. I said that like days ago. I knew that this sit down was going to happen as soon as Ezee got back in town because it keeps them on schedule. She got back Thursday in time to drop the video on Friday, which is their normal upload date. I don't understand why. I don't understand why it's so hard for y'all to believe that this is a really, really elaborate storyline. Ezee said, and granted, to her own admission, that she is a very, very creative content. She is a very creative content creator, meaning she thinks outside the box. They basically got a whole soap opera going. This is general YouTube. If you don't know the reference, General Hospital, as the world YouTubes or something, you know, I don't know. As the YouTube world turns, like this is the guiding YouTube light. Like this is all the stories, all the soap operas that my mama and your mama, grandmama, whoever used to watch. That's what this is. It's intelligent. They all get in a bag. They're telling their story. They're hashing it out in public for everyone to see. And they're getting to their ducats. I can't be mad at it. I can't be mad at it. Ezee, Josh, whoever, all of them, the collaborative brains that came together to create this plot, this storyline, y'all are geniuses. You're geniuses. And I applaud you.
Right now, I know she's got some things she wants to say to me, and I know damn sure I got some things that I want to say to her. My intention for this video is for it to end positively, right? My energy right now is to find some type of common ground, because maybe I'm not seeing something clearly. So in that conversation that me and her had, we decided we wanted it to be fair for both people, okay? Because it's been kind of messy with how we're posting and going from, you know, social media and Twitter and Instagram and YouTube and
but it has stirred up a ton of attention, a ton of publicity, a ton of attraction, a bigger audience. They are, bruh. I know some of y'all already hitting the down button because y'all want to believe so vehemently that this was real and that they are experiencing this as they're displaying it for everyone. But I can tell you, until you become a content creator, I promise you, that by the time somebody is talking about it on camera, they've already dealt with it off camera. It's the really, really, really young YouTubers that literally go live and do stuff right then and there, like fighting in the parking lots and stuff like that. Seasoned YouTubers, grown folks like this, they have hashed it out behind the scenes, and they are coming on YouTube as, I guess, an obligation to their audience, and also a way for them to know, a way for them to stir up revenue for their own channels, because people love drama. People love drama. And that's something that they know. Mastering the art of media, mastering the art of social media. Y'all forget that Ezee and Natalie literally wrote the book on this. But I digress.
And all that other stuff, right? So we decided we want this to be unbiased, not just for us, but for you guys as well. And we both want to be able to say our piece, right? We want to be able to really say our side without being constantly interrupted, without being constantly, you know, nitpicked and criticized. So what we decided to do was make this 2 parts. So this can be really unbiased for you guys. So
I want y'all to pay attention to what I said in the beginning. This is, like I said, I think that this is a way for them all to come out of this situation with everyone's character intact, everyone's public image intact, and able to work moving forward in the future. Those are the 3 things that and my goodness, who's, like I said, whoever came up with this, who's ever masterminding this, if it's a collaborative effort, I love, because my Aquarius mind, the way that they're doing this, the way it's playing out, and the way that people are falling for the plot and falling for the storyline, I love it. People are so invested.
You have the chance to see both sides of like the story, both sides of the argument, and really be able to make decisions for yourselves. Essentially what we're gonna do is I'm gonna be able to say my piece. I'm gonna be able to talk first when she comes over. Since I initiated this whole thing and had her come over here, all right? I'm gonna say my piece. She's gotta let me talk, all right? And on their channel, you're gonna see her say her piece, okay? It might work, it might not work. I don't really know. I'm gonna just do my best, y'all, but let's get into it, I guess. All right, she's here. I got everything set up. Okay. Yo. All right, so I already told them what we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna set this up. I'm gonna say my piece, and you're gonna just, you know, say what you gotta say. Afterwards, probably ask you, like, you know, a few questions or whatever, but. All right, so guys, like I said, I'm gonna do most of the talking here. You know, you obviously can respond and stuff like that, but I feel like there's no other option besides us really just sitting down and talking about this whole thing, because it's been on Twitter, it's been on Instagram, it's been on everywhere but like face to face. You know what I'm saying?
By your own doing. By your own doing. Both you and Ezee brought it to social media. So this is why I I don't judge the people that are caught up in this. And the reason why is because they have done a great job of throwing all of the bait out there for people to latch onto the story. And like I said, again, it's ingenious. So I love that they are pretending as if the social media exacerbated the situation when they obviously use social media as the platform to set all of this up. I'm sorry. I know, again, a lot of y'all not going to agree with this. Y'all going to think that this is all real because, like I said, they are able to tap into some real emotions because this really happened. I'm okay. I'm not going to turn the comments off. I'm also not going to answer the comments because I already know that some of y'all going to come with the nonsense like I did last time. So I'm not even going to answer the comments. But what I am going to do, like I said, I'm going to put it out there and I'm going to let y'all talk amongst each other in the comments. Once I upload the video, I'm done with it. Please do not come and try to talk to me in my DMs or anything like that about it. Just know that I'm uploading this and I'm done with it because, like I said before, y'all are not going to disturb my peace over this situation. This is a whole storyline, bro. I'm sorry. It's a storyline.
So this is absolutely necessary, and I definitely think we should just get straight into it because I know what you said and you've heard what I've had to say. So we don't have to really beat around the bush for no reason. Okay. But I have a question. I'm going to start with a question and feel free to, respond. So you say you care about my sister's feelings, right?
It's obvious.
Okay. Well, you say it's obvious. All right. You say you're not selfish, right?
It's obvious.
Okay. It's obvious you're not selfish?
It's obvious I'm not selfish. Okay. Everything that I show, I don't need to really explain that.
All right. Let me just get to the question.
Talk.
If you care about my sister and you're not selfish, how do you just blow up the spot? You blew everything up with that first video and then you dipped to Miami.
Bro.
Like who does that? Like, why would you do that?
First and foremost, I already told you, bro. When you thought it was cool to prank me, like, obviously, I felt some sort of way. And the history that...
Bro, Ezee came in hot. Yo, Ezee coming in hot. She's coming in hot.
We had? You should have already known, like, you know what? Let me put this camera down and see what's going on with her. Because we was trying to make things work.
But you're not you're not answering the question.
And that's not being selfish. You were being selfish.
How is it not? I'm not saying whether I was or not. I'm asking you if you really cared about my sister. Right? Mm-hmm. And you're not selfish. How could you blow up the spot like that?
Blow up what spot?
The whole family.
Now you want to talk about family. I'm literally like, I'm done trying to hold my breath because of what y'all feel. You don't care what I feel. Do you? Obviously you didn't care. Did you care when you filmed that video?
Of course I cared. Bro, that's why it wasn't real.
Okay, bro.
That's why it wasn't real.
But were you not saying the things you said that night? The night that we got into it.
But why are you not answering the question?
I answered the question. How am I selfish? What we're doing
right now is it's my turn to ask you some questions.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
All right?
Go ahead, bro.
So if you want to answer it directly, cool. But otherwise, you're not answering the question.
How am I not? Okay, so ask your question.
Why would you dip to Miami after you blow up my sister's entire world, right? If you're not self-centered, if you're not selfish, why would you?
The day that Ezee dropped that video, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Hold on, let me, you know what? I'll just double check for my daggone self. Let me see. Okay, the same day that Ezee dropped the video about Natalie's brother, didn't she drop the hot chip video? Maybe like a few hours later. She dropped it that same day. And then she put a clip of it on her Instagram. And that night, Natalie was like liking, she was leaving hearts and, you know what I'm saying, emojis underneath that picture. He's saying, he's acting like when Ezee dropped that video, it destroyed Natalie's world. Natalie seemed to be fine. Natalie seemed to be completely fine. So either he's overreaching on the situation because he wants there to be a bigger problem than there is, or Natalie wasn't affected because she knew it wasn't real and this is all a storyline.
Dip to Miami right after that. And what, turn up, party, vacation? Like, what was
that was already planned, bro. That was already planned. But we stopped. I'm not canceling. First and foremost, especially with all this going on. Hell no. That's all I do is sacrifice my feelings, bro. What are you talking about? No, I'm not selfish. Now, do I need some me time away from this, away from the drama? Hell yeah. And I'm able, and I should feel and not feel guilty because I still wanted to go through with my plans, bro. Like this ain't. We're not about to flip this. We're not about to flip this, bro.
I'm glad you have fun in Miami.
Okay, cool. Right? So what's your point? What's your real point?
My point is, you leaving to Miami was selfish.
Okay, whatever.
Not taking my sister's feelings into consideration.
Now you care about your sister's feelings. Okay, go.
What do you mean now? Okay, let me ask you another question. What was your purpose of putting out that very first video? Bro. Because you understand, right? You understand that it was a prank, right? You understand that you saw it. I had cameras set up the whole time. It's not like I tried to play off it was a prank.
Okay.
I said that in the first reaction. If y'all go back and watch my reaction to Ezee's video of why I don't like her brother or something like that, I said that what Josh just said. I was like, if Ezee had walked in and she confronted him and it had been obvious that he wasn't trying to prank her, but he tried to cover it up by saying he was pranking her, and when she confronted him and been like, dog, tell me how you really feel about me, and he shucked and jived, I said he's a coward and he's not, you can't take that seriously. But again, it was camera set up everywhere. What they're doing is, I actually saw people bringing that up. Like, how did they not see the camera outside and the camera in the dashboard of the car and the camera? How did Josh get the footage if Ezee left mad and all this other stuff? How did Josh get Natalie's extra key? There are so many holes in this story that, I feel like what they're trying to do in these videos as well is they're trying to plug some of those holes to make this story more believable. Again, I think this is ingenious. I am not giving it a critique of a storyline because I think that Ezee, Natalie, Josh are all disingenuous people or that they're exploiting their family drama for a bag. What I'm saying is they have come up with a very creative way to bring closure to the people in the audience whilst also addressing the things that caused them to fall out and bringing closure to themselves. I think it's ingenious. I really do, bruh. I really do.
I had cameras set up. Now, did I miss something? Hold on. Did I miss something? Did I think we were at a level that we actually weren't? Because I know you were here for Christmas and yeah, maybe some things happened or whatever, but we were clearly trying.
Okay. Why did you continue with the prank when I told you how I felt? Instead of letting me walk out, you should have, you know what, Ezee? My bad if I offended you. You didn't care, bro. You didn't. I didn't sign up for you. Bro, I left the family project. What are you talking about? Did I not leave the family project? I signed up with my girlfriend. Did I sign up with you? Or did I not leave the family project, bro? Did I not leave? Did I not leave? To talk to you. Obviously, we got to get some kind of clarification before Natalie. For Natalie.
So you think you left and it was only your decision? That's how you feel?
Bro.
You feel like, oh, it was just your decision.
Bro, what me and Natalie got going on, that's between us, bro. That's between us. Talk about what you had. Why am I here? Why am I here? Talk about Miami or talk about us?
You make everything about you. Because it wasn't only a prank on you. Okay, do you realize that? It was also a prank on my sister.
I didn't hear you say anything about your sister, actually. All I heard was you talking shit about me. What are you talking about?
Did she know about it?
I don't know. I don't know what you guys discussed.
Because you dipped to Miami.
All right, bro.
After you blew up the spot, you dipped to Miami.
So is this video called Ezee Went to Miami or are you talking to me? What are you talking about? What's the point?
Sorry, that was funny. Is this video called Ezee Went to Miami? He is harping on the Miami shit. Were you mad that she went to Miami? Because Natalie didn't seem to be bothered.
No, I don't know what you guys discussed.
Because you dipped to Miami.
All right, bro.
After you blew up the spot, you dipped to Miami.
So is this video called Ezee Went to Miami or are you talking to me? What are you talking about? What's the point?
I've been talking to you.
Okay, so what else do you have to say? I went to Miami. Okay, what is your point here, bro?
My whole point is the prank was also on my sister.
Okay, cool.
All right?
That's
it's not only revolved around you. It's revolved around both of you. Okay. Now, when I say it's what you signed up for, it's because when you dating my sister, you know what that comes with. If you have a problem with it, just let me know. Because if you
did I or did I not let you know, bro? When I was here and I was telling you.
Why don't you let me know where we're at with Christmas? Where was all this energy and all this hostility when you were here on Christmas? Why do you think we haven't worked together for the last year and a half? Because I knew what it was.
Exactly.
But as soon as you come for Christmas and you want to share my son's first Christmas with us,
bro, don't bring your kids into this.
But I can't prank you though,
bro.
That's how you really feel.
Obviously, I was big enough. No, obviously, I was big enough, and I was able to put my ego aside to make shit work for.
Let me ask y'all a question. Okay, let me ask y'all a question. So Josh feels like Ezee wasn't being honest about where they were in their relationship, and so he thought that they were in a more secure place, which is why he supposedly pulled the prank on her, right? Ezee is saying, no, we weren't in a good space. I just put my pride and my ego aside and tried to make it work for the sake of the family and everybody else, but I still obviously have issues with you. Who's wrong? let's pretend this is a real situation. This is a real scenario, because I do think, like I said, that this is a scenario that they are reenacting for us. Who's wrong? That's why they are uploading these videos. They want you to decide. So you tell me who's wrong. I'm not gonna answer you in the comments, but I'll read your comments. I'm gonna read all the comments, but I'm not gonna answer any of them. I'll tell you what I think. I think that it was a huge breakdown in communication, right? If I'm analyzing this situation as a real situation, it's a huge breakdown in communication. Ezee, if she really still had animosity and offense in her heart towards Josh, I do think that her going over to Christmas and trying to make it work for the sake of everybody else was dishonest. I believe it was dishonest, right? On the other side of that, if Josh thought that they were in a place that they weren't, but he was uncertain, he was just hoping or wishing that they were that he was guessing that they were in the right space for him to try to pull a prank like that, he was wrong for not seeking clarification and confirmation. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't assume. Oh God, I hate that word. I will never assume. I try not to assume, but you cannot. I can't say never, but I try not to assume. When you assume that you and someone are in a space and you don't check for clarification, bro, that leaves room for rumor. You know what I'm saying? And that leaves room for error. So again, on her end, if she wasn't being honest about her feelings and she was just trying to put on a front for the family, that's dishonest. And I'm not doing that for nobody. I'm not sacrificing my peace, and I'm not silencing my voice for the sake of the family. I'm not going to do that. We can talk about it, we can hash it out, and then we can decide to come together and spend time, but I'm not going to pretend like we're in a place that we're not. First and foremost. On the other side, if I'm uncertain about where I am and where I stand with somebody, I'm the type to seek clarification and confirmation. I need to know, are we still cool? Because if we're not, that's what's up. It's not about me trying to cling or hold on to you. I just need to know where we are, because I'm not going to waste energy, time, or mental faculties on you if you're not, reciprocating that, and trying to be in a relationship or a friendship or whatever this is. So I think, like I said, I think that you can see, and this is what I was trying to explain to the people that wanted to argue me down with my last reaction to them, to this situation. I was trying to tell everybody, there is error on all sides in this situation. When people were like, nah, Natalie should have checked her brother. Ezee shouldn't have brought it to social media. Josh knew it was wrong for him to do that. I mean, y'all wanted me to pick one person and put all the blame on them, when everything that y'all are saying are correct. Ezee should have kept it off social media. Josh should have knew better than to put the prank on YouTube. And Natalie could have done better to alleviate the pressure of the situation, i.e. not driving over to her brother's house and bringing Ezee directly to the drama to make it escalate even further. Or taking the phone from Ezee and just hanging it up. There are so many things that could have been done. Or believing Ezee when she said, your brother's talking about me, and being like, oh, that's crazy. Well, let's go back to my house, and then we can call him and talk to him over the phone while cooler heads prevail. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many other, again, there are so many ways the scenario could have played out, but the way that it played out is convenient for the storyline, you know what I'm saying, and for them to make several videos off of it and get their bag. But again, if it's a real situation, to speak on it in the terms of if it was a real situation, then everyone shoulders some blame. Everyone shoulders some blame. And for anybody who thinks that you can find one person and blame one person more than you blame somebody else, no, I disagree. I think that in order for a relationship to fall apart, two people have to participate in breaking it down. I don't care if it seems like one person did something more detrimental than the other person did. There's a way that you teach people how to treat you, like, so you can teach somebody to abuse you. And I'm not saying, and don't get it twisted, I'm not saying that you run up to somebody and be like, I just want you to punch me in my face, I'm just gonna let you do. No, I'm saying that there are certain things that we make allowances for, that somebody else takes that boundary and pushes it further and further and further until they are abusing you. So when you make certain allowances, you make sure that that's an allowance you want to make in a relationship that you're in, because who knows how that one allowance can lead to too many other allowances that then lead to you not being allowed to do shit. You see what I'm saying? And so that's how I feel about any and every situation. Everyone can shoulder some blame, and that's just the truth of the matter.
Christmas, bro.
Your ego's too, bro. I swear to God, like, how do you put ego aside for kids on Christmas? Like, it's literally Christmas, bro. Like, what do you have to be so mad about on Christmas that you gotta put it aside? Bro. It's not that serious.
Exactly. That's why you see genuine feelings for me on Christmas, bro. But the fact that you let that video come out, obviously, the shit that we didn't work through, you gonna see that. You gonna feel that because we ain't even talked about it. Barely. We see each other. We're like,
about it.
Bro,
we've talked about it. We have talked about it.
What? Obviously, it wasn't enough for me to feel.
Now, see, again, in that situation, he said we talked about it. She said, well, obviously it wasn't enough. But if she didn't communicate that to him, if Ezee did not say, I've hashed out everything I need to hash out. Have you hashed out everything you need to hash out, and then vice versa, then how was he supposed to know? If he's the type where he's just, and I can tell you in Aquarius, if you tell me you fine, I'm gonna believe you. I'm not fishing for your damn emotions. I'm not. If you look at me in my face and we sitting here having a conversation about something, trying to hash it out, and I've said my piece, you spoken your piece, and I ask you, is there anything else you need to say? And you're like, nah, I'm good. Then I'm going to take you for your word. I'm going to be like, all right, then that's what's up. You're good. If you really got something else to say, please say it. Please say it. That is the most toxic thing in the world. Well, it wasn't enough for me. But did you tell her? Did you vocalize that? Did you verbalize that? It'd be different if she said it out loud and then he shut it down. He was like, no, well, I'm done talking about it. But if that's not what happened and she walked away and he walked away thinking that they had talked enough about the situation, if she felt like they hadn't, but she told him they did, then how is that? You get what I'm saying? Like, how is that? How does that fall on him?
Okay, that's you. That's how you feel. Do you not understand? I thought we was cool enough to really start working at that capacity. You didn't. That's on you to tell me, bro. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's I don't have to tell you nothing, bro.
How does? I get where Ezee is, right? I understand that kind of anger, that kind of hurt, but how can you say that? How can you say I don't have to tell you anything, but then get mad at him for not knowing what you didn't tell him? Just a question.
I don't have to tell you
no,
nothing.
I didn't hear from you. After that prank, you dipped to Miami. I think everything's
back to Miami.
All good. Do you feel what I'm saying? I think everything's all good. Because, yeah, I've gotten upset. Zasha's gotten upset. Nat's gotten upset. You're acting like you're the victim, bruh. You're not the victim. Stop acting like the victim.
So what are you, the victim of what?
I'm not acting like the victim.
So because I felt a certain way.
Bro, whatever happened between them, it hurt Ezee more than it hurt Josh. And that's very much possible because, like I said, Aquarius is we have a way of turning certain situations off. We'll be completely over the situation. I mean, wound completely sewn up and healed, and the other person will still be seething, literally seething, plotting our demise in the background like, oh, I can't wait to push your ass over this cliff. We ain't even nail mountains. But I can definitely see how in a situation, in whatever happened between them, I do see how it would have hurt Ezee more deeply than it would have hurt Josh, and why he would have been so much. It would have been it's so easy for him to get over it versus her. Like I said, how Tauruses are about that loyalty, man. I still think that this is therapeutic though. I think you ever see the joint Skin Deep. You ever see them joints like that? Like those talks where people just have people sit and they just talk face to face?
About the shit that you were saying that happened that night, the reason why we're not cool, we were best friends, bro. We literally best friends, bro. Don't try to act oblivious like we cool or something like that. Like I'm supposed to be cool when you pranking me and shit. How am I supposed to be cool out of nowhere and I hear you talking shit about me? How?
Okay. How? All right, so you really come over here December 25th, and we're not cool. Why would you do that?
Bro, so the point of Josh's argument is Christmas in Miami. That's it.
In my mind, if you was real, if you was straight up, you'll be like, listen, I don't want to put that negative energy. I don't want to put any type of feelings in that household with these kids. If I invite you and you come, because I did invite you.
That's a lot of jump cuts.
If I invite you and you come, I'm expecting you have a positive mindset. I'm expecting you want to resolve
things.
Did
I not?
And you did.
Did I? Okay.
And things were cool.
Okay, exactly.
Right? Okay, if things were cool, then why not take things to the next level
it's
and mess with you?
Soon, bro. It's too soon, bro.
It's a joke.
It's like, okay, bro.
Like you're a comedian. Bro, you're a comedian.
Obviously,
it's a joke.
Bro, obviously we're not on that level for you to joke with me like that. It ain't no keying around when you saying the same that obviously made us not be cool in the first place. It's too soon, bruh. It's way too soon. Bro, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna keep doing this, bro. Okay, bro. I'm just telling you, bro.
Sit down.
all of a sudden something escalated off screen. That's convenient. Changing the battery. I love it. He had an explanation for why he had to come back. I love it. I love it. They thought it through. They thought of everything. They thought of everything.
I'm saying no, bro. I'm not gonna sit down, bro. Sit down. Bro, you talking too much.
You're overly emotional. Are you gonna act mature?
Bro, whatever.
Come on, like just act mature for a second, bro. It's not that. Listen, when I talk to my sister, because I'm worried, I actually care about her mental state. Because I'm not dipping off on vacation on her. I care. So when I talked to her, I literally just asked her, I said, listen, are you sure you want a relationship with her? Now you taking that personal, but if that's your sister, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna say? Okay, you really want a relationship with someone like this that'll blow up the spot.
Like this?
Yes, exactly.
What do you mean like this? What? I treat your sister like a fucking queen, bro. What are you talking about, bro?
Okay,
what are you talking about?
You keep saying that. You treat her like a queen in your eyes. Bro, all right, because what she would want more than being showered with the...
Nah, hold on there, player. Hold on there, player. I got to stand up for Ezee in this regard. I got to stand up for Ezee in this regard. I know, and he knows, again, which is why I'm thinking it's a storyline. Everybody who is anybody with two eyes can see that Ezee treats Natalie like a queen. She does. She treats Natalie like a goddess. She dotes on her. She's loving. She's romantic. She's thoughtful. She's very giving. She's unconditional in her love. They are great friends as well as lovers. You know what I'm saying? So obviously that's an untruth. I'm sorry. I gotta call a spade a spade. That's an untruth. That is an untruth if I've ever heard one.
Them gifts that you give her, all right? Bro. The diamonds and all that, what she wants more than that is someone that is gonna be there for her. Okay? Someone that's gonna be there. Why haven't me and you had this conversation earlier?
Exactly.
Because you were gone.
Bro,
because
are you kidding me? So
it
took for me to say something on social media for you to have this conversation?
No. First of all, don't lie to the people. Bro. We've talked before.
Wait, barely, bro. What are you talking about?
It's public knowledge you was here a few weeks ago.
But it's public knowledge that we don't get along. Everybody knows that. And stop trying to blame my head. Like I don't care about your sister.
It boils down to this then. You should have never came and spent Christmas with me and my family if you felt like...
Bro, he tight about Christmas. He is tight about Christmas.
Like that. You set that standard. You set a standard that wasn't really there, okay? Because you made people think when you were coming over, you cared, all right? But obviously, you didn't. Obviously, you didn't. Why? Why did you do that? You did that because you're fake.
What? Bro, don't disrespect me, bro. I'm not fake. That's the last thing I am, bro. I'm not fake,
bro. It must be getting ready to cut off. The video getting ready to end. All right, yeah, they get...
we gonna set up my camera. No, we're gonna set up my shit.
I love it. I love it. That's so juicy. I love it. He calls her fake. That causes the situation or the scenario to escalate. Let me get my camera out so I can speak my piece. I love the transitional dialogue. I love it. I'm telling you all this because, trust me, I was raised around actors. I was raised around the theater, entertainment, and stuff like that. Don't get it twisted. I'm a writer myself. I think y'all forget that I'm a writer myself. I've written plays, screenplays, stage plays, movie scripts, manuscripts, books, everything. I am a writer. Short stories, poems, anything you can think of, rap, music, lyrics, songs, all that. Anything you can think of, I've written it. This is amazing transitional dialogue. I love it.
Talking, bro. No, you've been talking, bro. I need to talk, bro. I swear to God, bro.
Set up your camera,
bro.
I love it. I'm so proud of them.
Guys.
I'm so proud of them.
This is not how I wanted this video to go. And
yes, it is.
Definitely not.
Josh. Yes, it is. This is perfect. This is beautiful. This is beautiful editing. This is beautiful acting. This is beautiful writing. I love it.
How I wanted it to end.
I love it.
But sometimes you gotta take a step back and observe yourself. And yeah, I definitely let my emotions get the better of me, and I apologize for that. Me and my family love to put smiles on faces and put positivity out there. And
remember when I said that they were going to, I told you, protect their characters, repair public image, right? Bring closure, right? This is all very beautifully written and executed.
Like, I obviously didn't do that, so I don't know. But like, to not put this out is feels like dishonest. I apologize to y'all, to her, Pro-Pack. You deserve better.
You apologize to Ezee, apologize to
Pro-Pack. I'm definitely a work in progress.
Amen.
But I love you guys.
Yep. I don't care. I know y'all are gonna hate me. I don't care. I'm sorry. I didn't take it seriously. I didn't take it seriously. I didn't take it seriously. Not in the sense that I don't think that the emotions that they expressed were not real or true at one point, but I think that they're in a good space, and I think that they are doing a wonderful job. God, dog, bruh, I swear to goodness, they need to teach a class. F a book. F a book. They need to do a webinar, something. So do a conference, something, because they are really teaching y'all how to get to the bag. And if you're not paying attention, then that's on you. But they really teaching y'all how to get to the bag. My goodness. My goodness. This kind of content, this is the kind of content that will keep people coming back. I know y'all say y'all can't stand it, the drama and everything like that. But you know what I realized about Ezee and Natalie? Ezee specifically, with the way that she creates content, she knows how to throw that line all the way out there, let y'all dangle on the edge, but she never lets y'all fall off the cliff. She never does. She will throw a line real far out, bruh. She'll push the limits really far, but she never lets y'all quite fall off the cliff. Genius. Anyway, I know that Ezee's video was out, so I need to go react to that one, so do expect that video. All right, Solicit Nation, so if you guys enjoyed this reaction as much as I enjoyed giving you guys this reaction, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Don't be afraid to share. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can be notified every single time I upload. And if you've been here before, then you already know. I gotta hit y'all with the deuces.
People are crazy. People are crazy. People are crazy.